Hi there. I'm going to quickly run through a formal plan as it stands and a few new format changes with my online content so everyone, including myself, is aware. First, I have written a quick note. Happy New Year. Can I please use this platform very quickly for whatever it's worth to urge that we don't paralyze ourselves with complacency in 2020 and overwhelm ourselves with negative news and media. Not to say we should stop caring or that I think we should stop caring, quite the opposite, but the only way our desire to live in a better world can have any quantifiable effect, as far as I can make out, is being mindful of our own agency and invest what energy we have at our disposal into healthy interactions and simple positive acts that make an immediate difference. A well considered act of generosity, kindness, or willingness to cultivate a community, essentially, will be 1,000 times more effective at creating change than putting the world to rights, how I imagine a lot of us have done. Find other people near you who are doing something that you believe is positive. Express an interest in what they are doing and turn up. That feeds into my favourite quote, one of my favourite quotes, I suppose, which is 80% of success is turning up. So we only need to be mindful of what causes warrants us turning up for. So find something worth turning up for. There, that's it. Soapbox pledge over there. To art. So I made a concept video just before Christmas. If you haven't seen it, please check it out. Yeah, I've already talked about that in another video, which I'll mention in a second. You can watch that concept video on everywhere: Facebook, YouTube, website, yeah, Vimeo. And on that note, so there's a bunch of content that I've made on different online platforms, and there's my website. And these vlogs, there's a few changes I just very quickly have to set in stone now. This is going to be very quick. I've moved the vlogs and links to the audio versions of that, or I'm moving them. I'm in the process of moving them to my website, martinbakerart.co.uk. You simply go to click on the other content icon, and there's links to that and other things there. So there's been a few bits of tidying up and reformatting of where I host things online. I also have a YouTube channel there now, which is what's linked to that web link. Yeah, but that's where to go for anything like this, where I'm talking about art and stuff like that, and methodology, blah blah blah. So yes, and these vlogs themselves will vary a bit in frequency. I've got a talk coming up in a few months' time, which is quite conducive to continuing these, but it won't necessarily be at the same pace. My whole work ethic in terms of how I'm pacing things will be a little different in this new year anyway, for many reasons which I've learnt from. But yeah, there's going to be a presentation that's part of this UCA alumni event thing. I've requested a slot. I think it's about half an hour. Similar kind of format, I think, as many of the presentations we did when we were on the MA. I'm going to talk about my art. I'm going to talk about ideas and all that kind of stuff, and everything that's going to be included in that is all stuff that I'm contemplating now. Once I've finished what I'm currently doing, which is a painting that I can't really say much more about than it's a painting, and it will be done soon-ish. When that's out of the way, I will start mulling over that presentation in London, and whatever kind of comes from that, I will have it recorded so I can host it online. But whatever may come from that presentation and the ideas and the points that I make in it could be, well, I don't know, that could set a path, a whole new path, one way or another. But that may be a significant kind of checkpoint. But that all remains to be seen. So yes, I'm looking forward to that though. I think my communication skills and presentation skills have already benefited a lot from doing this practice, and likewise the orthodontic stuff. So that's that. Speaking of YouTube and Facebook and all that stuff, a very quick reminder, if anyone is tuned into this, that I do have many online platforms, and any kind of likes or subscribes do make an awful lot of difference. If you happen to be one or another, or not on any, but care to, then do please consider subscribing or liking or whatever the equivalent is on any of the following which I am using and hosting material. There's Vimeo, there's YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Etsy, Redbubble, TikTok, Pinterest. There's also a Mixcloud account for my DJ alias, which I do bits here and there for. Maybe even some more music a little bit further into this year, but we'll cross that bridge as and when. But there's a bunch of things. That's almost it. Like I said, I'm putting in place a change of pace. Other than this presentation in a few months' time, and once this current painting is done, there may be a few more bits of figure drawing here and there, and like I said, music, but that, again, it's going to work a bit differently. And, you know, I've had some time to figure out how exactly I want to ensure all that happens in a way that's conducive to everything. In April, I have a video installation that will be up for a month in Sandwich. Talk more about that closer to the time. I don't know specifically what that's going to involve, but video and projectors and maybe some 2D fixed stuff as well. And yeah, that could be quite an ambitious thing. That would be progressing a lot of the ideas in this concept video, and likewise other things that are noticeable in that concept video will materialize into other things and be further developed. I hope that with my more kind of sensible approach to working and pacing things, that I can make more time to sink my teeth into After Effects and some other digital tools. So that is that. But summary from the first bit, anything along these lines where I'm addressing a camera and blah blah blah, all that will be on my website, martinbakerart.co.uk. Click on other content, and regarding content, there is a shitload on all those different social media and online platforms. If you happen to take an interest, please do check those out. And if you happen to have been watching this, then thank you. That's nice. Very insincere, but it wasn't. Just thought I'd cram that in there before I close this. So that's it for now. I'll be back as and when I'll be back. Bye.